Steve Kerr and Doris Burke. It's the Miami Heat taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And as we break down the game, let's take a look here at Steve Nash.
Well, he's a spot-up shooter, one of the best. One of those guys who, if you give him an inch, I mean, that's all it takes. He will let it fly and frequently knock down that shot.
You know, he's got something more than that, Steve. I don't know of a player who can make defenders look as silly and foolish as he does with his passing. Going behind his back, dropping no-look downs, threading it through guys' legs. I mean, all of that stuff is in his book bag of tricks.
And many happy returns to Kobe Bryant, now healthy and back in the lineup and ready to roll.
You know, injuries can really be tough. The pain, the rehab, the monotony, not being able to help your team out on the court, all of that weighs on you. I'm sure he's excited and relieved to be back in uniform.
No question, Clark. He's been working so hard to get to this point. And when you get injured and you have to sit out for a while, it just really makes you appreciate getting back onto the court. Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game.
And as a club, they're kind of in the middle of the pack in the NBA in terms of their free throw shooting, about 76%.
And guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
Even with the one miss, he still stretched it to a two-possession game. That's big for them right now.
There they go, finally able to drop one in on their fourth try.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Nash gets a screen from Gasol. Kicks it to Johnson. That's good. Johnson's got his first basket of the night.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Lewis misses.
And they're now 1 for 5 to start this game, so having trouble finding any offensive rhythm.
Nash against Lewis. Johnson kicks to Kaman. Stolen by Bosch. Wade drives in. Wade left side. Here's Chalmers. Misses off the left iron.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Nash with it. Wade picks him up. And the shot is good. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
And it's on its way from Chalmers for 2. And again, it's the Heat missing. Looking at Miami, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Spurs in San Antonio.
Yeah, and given how they performed offensively that day, guys, they really had no chance.
Yeah, and the frustration just mounted. You could see it as they continued to come up empty. And by the end, they were really just happy to get out of there and have the game be over.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You look at San Antonio. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, Los Angeles, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
You know, right now for the Lakers, to me it seems as though they've struggled all season long and definitely appears like they've taken a step back.
And it's one thing to have a losing season, but when things are getting worse rather than getting better, I mean, it can really test your resolve.
Here's Wade. After Wesley Johnson's bucket, Wade gets the bucket.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Kaman against Bosch. Bryant drives in. There's Chris Kaman on the assist from Kobe. Kaman's got his second basket.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul, and a new group in for the Heat. Heat on D. They trail by 11. Bryant drives in. Hangs in the air. And yet the weigh-in is good that time from Kelly.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
1:49 left in the first quarter. And Marshall kicks to Bryant. In low to Hill. Makes it off the glass. Hill's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, it sure has been. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. Impressive.
The Heat trail by 13. Ring shot on the way. And it's Cole missing.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Marshall. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Bryant. Anderson passes to Cole. Wade from outside, and that one's good. Wade's got his second bucket tonight.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but you know the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
There's the dish to Marshall. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Heat. Last time they met was in Miami.
Well, they rolled him in that game, and it was mostly due to the big rebounding advantage they have.
And now the fast break. Meeks with the ball.
And the early lead just keeps on growing. Another basket.
And the way they've done it is with an extremely potent inside attack.
And Cole kicks to Anderson. And another basket for Miami. Steve just mentioned their rebounding edge in that last game, Clark, and it really was a big one.
Kevin, I mean, they were in complete control of the boards, and there's no question that was the overriding factor in the game.
And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Now that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Poked away, stolen by Anderson. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. .20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now, here's Marshall. He's tightly guarded. He dishes it to Young. From 18 feet away, again the Lakers.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
4 seconds left, and the Heat get another bucket right there. Here's Marshall. No good. And as we conclude the... Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And I like the physical play we're seeing, too, because this is a club that's really pounding the paint area and scoring inside.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Inside the 7-footers, Gasol and Kaman. Jody Meeks out there with Kendall Marshall. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. Lakers leading by 12. Marshall dishes to Kaman, doubled by Bosch. Johnson goes in, and he gets it to go. Johnson's got 9.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
Yeah, guys, and that's 10 of their last 12 points now coming off of assists.
Near the three-point line, it's Lewis, and it's Miami with another.
And the field goal percentage now up over 50%, so the offense coming around.
Yeah, Steve, I think that's a good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gates, but looking to regain some ground right now.
Meeks passes to Kaman. And Marshall kicks to Gasol. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Rashard Lewis picks one up.
Nice, strong finish. Very nearly a three-point play opportunity.
Yeah, when you stay aggressive, good things happen.
Some changes for the Lakers. Bryant is checked in for Jody Meeks. And it's Nash in for Kendall Marshall. No good on the second free throw. The Heat trail by 13. Here's Chalmers from out on the wing. He knocks it down.
I love his kind of mid to long range jump shot. It's a specialty of his, especially in catch and shoot situations.
Yeah, you're exactly right. He's a very skilled catch and shoot type of player. I mean, it adds a dangerous element to his game that he can make that jump shot. He's terrific with the floater, and that's not an easy shot.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. It's their perimeter defense that had him pretty wound up. He told his guys to be conscious of ball movement away from the hoop and be sure to always have their hands up when the shot is taken. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Kaman's shot is good.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
And taken away by Johnson. Johnson right side. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And it's Kobe missing. The Heat trail by 15. And here's Chalmers for three. Bryant with the rebound. Kobe's got his third rebound on the night.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket. I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make, but when you've got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make.
James, no good.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Now, here's Chalmers, following the miss by Kobe Bryant. James misses.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. And that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead. I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
Anderson, he's checked in for Miami. Wade comes in for James. The Lakers have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. And the Lakers making a change here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
How about the job they're doing drawing contact and giving themselves opportunities for free points at the line?
My kind of basketball, Steve. No frills, straight ahead, physical play.
Ill-advised shot selection right there, Clark.
It really was. I mean, very low percentage shot there.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That'll be his second foul of the game. Norris Cole, he's checked in for Mario Chalmers. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Bryant, the shot. They get the rebound. To the middle, here's Kennedy. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. And the Lakers lead by 19.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, and unfortunately, their offense in the paint hasn't been a whole lot better.
Deflects the pass. Kobe with the steal. Now on against Nash. Young dishes to Bryant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kobe's got 4 points this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
James checked in for the Heat.
And Steve, not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Yep, well deserved. I mean, they have worked their tails off on the glass. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assist as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here's Kobe. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
You know what I love about Kobe? Kevin, is the evolution as a post scorer that he's shown. You know, early in his career, he was more of a guy who'd try to run past you. Now it's about his footwork and his fundamentals down on the block, able to really get his shot off anytime he wants.
Yeah, we know he worked with Hakeem Olajuwon, one of the all-time greats, to develop some of those moves, and he can make shots with guys all over him. We know that, and so it makes sense for him to back him down first and try to get as close to the basket as he can. But even if he doesn't get all the way there, he's still got enough in his package to hurt you. Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
From the length of the floor, the rebound by Young.
He hit a three in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Here's Nash. It's rebounded by Bosch.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Allen. Here's Anderson. And there's the foul against the Lakers. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for the Lakers. Kendall Marshall comes in for Steve Nash. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Bosch kicks to Anderson. Back to Bosch. Allen for the three. Again, Allen missing.
And they needed that hoop to try to stop this run.
They just seem to keep coming up empty. They've got to slow it down and get a good shot.
Back to Young, and the officials call the foul, reaching out and committing the intentional foul here, and his teammates are baffled.
Yeah, everybody's kind of looking at him like, what are you doing? I mean, I think he just lost track of the situation.
He's off on the first, and the Heat making a change here. He hits the second from the line. Miami with the ball. Lewis, left side. Shot to stop the run. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice.